Frank Meeink, and I'm a former neo-Nazi skinhead. From 1989 to 93, I was one of the most dangerous skinheads in America. I can honestly say in my life, probably over 300 acts of violence. Fighting was just, that was our camaraderie. And I just got a name for being violent. I landed in prison when I was 17 for torturing and kidnapping a rival. And I violently beat this other human being from Christmas Eve to Christmas Day and videotaped the whole thing. Being around most of the black guys, I related more to them than I did the white guys. And I played and prayed and ate with them daily. And that's where I got to know them. And that's what changed me. I'm on a mission to change people's lives like my life was changed by just exposure. Haters are gonna find they have the most in common after they've gone and lived with the person they hated the most. I mean, I lived through a race war. If I can change because I started to see this stuff, there's no way I can't change anybody. There's just no way. That's where racism starts to change, is when we start to have the conversation and stop thinking that it's not there. Because it's there and it's always going to be there. We're not going to conquer racism all by itself. We're going to conquer it individually as one person to one person to one person.
My name is Danny, I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I'm a skinhead.
Look around you, what do you think you'll be? Different you'll run, every day the same shit. Reds with snakes, that's not the future. Do the worst thing, what is doctor?
My little brother, he's pretty much a natural born leader, you know, everybody follows him. I've been living a pretty hardcore lifestyle, you know, getting maybe shot, wind up dead, you never know what's gonna happen, you know.
I have about 5 minutes to gain his trust, because people like us don't trust nobody.
What's up, man?
Frankie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, brother. Let's finally get to meet.
Yep.
When you first became a skinhead, was it here in Grand Rapids?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I was a punk first, and I used to hang out down here and go to shows all the time, and then when I seen the skinheads, I was like 14 or 15, I thought it was the coolest thing I ever seen in my life, just the boots and the shaved heads and everything. I started talking to them, and then they shaved my head and said I'm part of their shit, so.
Being at the record store with Danny was kind of just like a nice icebreaker. So I really wanted to try to feel him out a little bit and kind of get him to start talking to me. I mean, you stand for something that's gotta be...
I stand for white pride.
Like, tell me what white pride means to you.
Why it's okay for everyone else to have pride, not us. Well, we hate Nazis because they hate blacks. Well, you're hating something too. You're still hating them. You're still hating a Nazi.
Absolutely.
You're going out of your way to beat them up for no reason, just like a Nazi goes out of his way to beat up a black man for no reason. Hate is hate. If I see a black dude that's sagging his jeans and doing all that weird gang shit and walking down the street all great, I'm just like, fuck. Here's gonna be a problem. As soon as I get touched, I'm just like, fuck yeah. And then I just start fucking, I'm gonna sock you right in the fucking head.
Danny reminded me of me 25 years ago. Young, fearless, misinformed, and either headed to prison or to the grave.
All right, we're here, guys.
This is it. Danny's house was just shot up by this rival black gang just a few days ago.
There's a bullet hole right here. One right here. 40 cal.
That would have fucking killed you.
I was a foot away from getting hit. This is the one that came through the house.
You're here.
Yep.
And that bullet is coming right up at you.
Yep. I mean, I felt the fucking shit come off the wall and hit me in the face. My mentality is I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't worry about things like I mean, I was worried. I'm like, yeah, well, yeah, they want to kill me, but whatever, you know?
Like, this is what we do. This is the lifestyle we've chosen, right?
They're just gonna come with more people, we're gonna come with more people, and people are just gonna be dead. They would've got their fucking teeth stomped in.
Right.
And they would've got hurt really bad, you know, putting our lives in danger. I'm gonna put your life in danger, motherfucker.
And I seen these.
Yeah, we got a lot of battle clubs.
That's not all of them either.
Yeah.
And we had a chair leg or a table leg or a metal pole by every single door in the house. This one's filled with cement.
They have a pipe with cement in it. And I had one of those too. When you hit somebody with a cement-filled pipe, it goes through whatever it hits. The table legs with the screws and bolts sticking out of it, you know, those things will tear flesh.
Dude, I really want to find that fucking knife.
So walking around the house and seeing all the skinhead posters, the swastika is drawn on everything. It's on every wall. It just keeps encouraging the hate that's in them. I need to see the depth of his crew. Since Danny's their leader, I need to see if their loyalty is to him or the movement.
I'm telling you, we would look like the most hardcore. We'll fucking be listening to fucking Screwdriver, fucking screaming nigger, and fucking Zeke Highland, and all sorts of stuff.
I mean, that's what I'm getting at, is that we listen to that music, ain't that kind of perpetuating what it beliefs is.
I'm a fucking skinhead, that's it.
I'm proud of it.
These people validate him. They give him purpose. And he's not going to change in front of them. So today's my day with Danny. Yesterday I let him take me in his world. And now it's his turn to come in my world. He has no idea what we got planned for him. We meet up with these guys who are kind of what you call OGs of the neighborhood. This right here is my man Q. How you doing? And that's Alvin.
So you know about East Avenue Gang, Madison Avenue Gang, you know, they kind of hang out here.
I don't fuck around over here.
These men say, we're gonna walk Danny through what Danny considers to be the ghetto. What Danny says, I'll never go in that neighborhood.
I'm fucking walking down the street, fuck. Oh, who knows, I might get jumped walking on this fucking street, right? I want to keep my white race alive, I want to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of times, man, we go through life being disempowered. Shit happens to us, we get beat up, and so we reach for something to give us a sense of power. And we'll stay within that circle. Unfortunately, we miss the bigger picture of the world. We stay in that little bubble, it's like a box. Two things are going on. I can't get out, and you fucking can't get in.
You can see, almost looks like he's ready to snap. Someone says the wrong thing to him, someone gives him a dirty look, boom, he's fucking gone.
We had a competition with gangbanger dude about that. Either I was gonna be fighting somebody or somebody was gonna be fighting somebody.
Hold up, bro. Check it out. I live right there. I'm doing something. I live right there, and I'm proving the point. I'm proving the point. I live right there.
Alvin jumped right up and had everyone's back and told the dude to calm down and you better step the fuck back.
I understand you being, I understand you speaking out, but understand I'm on a mission too, for the right thing. I'm doing something about the problem.
It was a pretty crazy experience to be able to walk around a neighborhood like that and know that no one's gonna be able to touch me because of the people that I am with. They're like fucking Godfather right there or something.
He protected Danny. He protected this white, racist skinhead in the black neighborhood. There's gotta be something happening here. There's gotta be. I want to surround him with people that he normally wouldn't hang with, but are exactly like him.
So I grew up on the Southeast Side. I was affiliated with gangs. You know, I was into fighting. I was into drug dealing.
A big thing was, like, I always had a problem with all the gangbangers, man, white boys are pussies, man. White boys ain't shit, fuck those little pussy motherfuckers. So, like, how you, when you hung out, like, you guys had bandanas to represent what you did, you know. I had boots and a bald head to represent what I do, you know.
Would you say that Warfront is a gang, though? What would you call Warfront?
I wouldn't say it's a gang, but, I mean, I guess I wouldn't say it's not.
Right. But when it boils down to it, you're a gang. You're affiliated with drugs and guns and anything that's against the law, basically. You know what I mean? So it's all the same thing. I no matter what you try to label it as.
Marquis said something that Danny related to. And when I heard Marquis start to tell Danny, you know, that he doesn't have to live that life, you know, and that could be magic. His whole mantra in life is to hate, and we're trying to take that away from him. So his defenses are up. I want to bring them to a group of people who are going to accept him, no matter what he looks like or what his beliefs are. I'm going to take your hood off, though. It's church. Yeah, it's church. Morning. As I bring Danny in, I can tell he's nervous. I see him being a little skittish. I see him looking over at some of these big black guys come walking in.
Feel free and take your seat if you can. How many of you know that your greatest change has to happen in your heart? You can't victimize people without God stepping in and saying, that's my son you're beating on. That's my son that you're running down. And how many of you know that God will send a storm in your life based upon how you either treat or mistreat people? I want to have the permission to pray for you. If I could trouble you just to come up and stand right here for just a second. I'm not trying to embarrass you, brother.
Danny keeps putting his head down. He just doesn't look like he wants to be there. If he walks out now, I probably lost him forever.
Come up. Big Mike. I just want to pray protection over your life. We need you to survive, but we need you to thrive.
It felt like Danny's shoulders lightened up just a minute. Just for a brief second, I felt this feeling that he felt comfortable in this moment with us. I knew there was something happening right then and there.
Said gonna be a revival tonight. Oh, I wanna see a revival. Yeah.
I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know what to expect. It was good to put my arms around people that didn't care about the way I dressed in that were minorities, and they didn't care. It felt really good to be there. That was the best church I've ever been to in my entire life, and some of the coolest people I've ever met in my entire life. I would tell Frank that he made me realize that there's a lot in this world that I didn't see because I was being so close-minded. And after hearing all these people, I want to change so bad. It's like one in my head, I'm thinking about all this white pride shit and being a skinhead, and then how much I hated all these people. It's just like an army colliding in my head, just trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do. After meeting some of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life, and I could sit here and say that I'm white pride, but I would never, ever hate them.
This is how I show.